This Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest feature is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. Despite the forecast calling for rain, Leader and area residents gathered for the annual Wild West Daze. The weekend showcased the theme of Rockin' the Wild West and included a variety of entries in Saturday's parade. The hungry crowd then gathered at the Friendship Center for a traditional delicacy known as Grebel. And as the crowd grew, things were heating up in the kitchen.
No, we need another batch. Go.
Ella Eichhorn is a master Grebel maker and leads these volunteers year after year making this sweet dessert.
How many years have you been making Grebel?
I would say about 25 to 30 years.
And how did you actually learn how to make them?
Well, that's just that's a German dish, and that was brought in from the old country, I guess. How they used to do it, that's all I know.
And the town's mayor was also lending a hand, as batch after batch of Grebel was deep fried in vegetable oil.
I just started doing that last year and this year because we have a new cooker, so they needed help. So I took that on that job, and I enjoy it. Oh yeah, it's about a minute. We can do a minute, 8 in a minute, 8 at a time in a minute.
As the many patrons enjoyed the activities at the Wild West Daze throughout the weekend, the community spirit continues to build with more new families moving to Leader, strengthening events such as this and ensuring the longevity of the community.
We have our inland terminal here is a very big employer, and so a lot of people have come back to do that. We have a lot of people working with the gas industry out at the Empress gas plants, and there's a number of them coming back to even farm, take over the farms. So yeah, they're picking up jobs around Leader that people are retiring from, and they're coming back home to fill in those jobs, and it's very nice to see all the young families.
A positive trend for the town, which is reflected in the construction of a new playground. A new Blue Imp play structure will be assembled by local volunteers on this land near the town's pool in the coming days. A project which will help in attracting more young families to the community.
I feel that we're growing and we're just getting better every day. You know, our youth we've got more young people now than we did a decade ago. And yeah, that's my generation, and we're going to keep this town alive.
The community of Leader is located approximately 1 hour northwest of Swift Current. And the Wild West Daze is one of our many stops in our 9th annual Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest tour.